Okay. Welcome to week 15 of the Zoom. And as you know, the reasons for the Zoom is to be a support group. We had a nice chat to start with tonight. And we started talking about some emotional eating a bit. But it helps us to stay committed to talk about these things and be part of the group. And we also give some health tips, nutrition tips as we go along. And you can see there's the stomach talking to the brain. It seems something like that. I'm starving. Why don't you feed me? I am. It's just less than you used to. Well, it's torture. It's probably illegal. Well, there's nothing illegal about the diet. We just need to lose some weight. Hello, the cops. Yeah, I'd like to report a case of neglect. And that's how our brain must sometimes feel. But that's life. We must go on. Okay. So let's have fun doing this well by talking about these things. And you can join our weight loss support group on Facebook as well. Just search for weight loss support group. There's the picture. Join us. We can also share some things on the website. I also put recordings on there as well for those who missed the Zooms because of load shedding. Because there are a number of people already told me they can't be on because of load shedding. This week's tip: boost your metabolism to help you lose weight. Okay, that's I suppose that picture is something you might feel. I must have a slow metabolism. I called a snowflake and I gained 3 pounds. Just looking at food, some people say they gain pounds. So do things that will increase your metabolism. That's what we're trying to do. Don't think you need an acupuncture diet like the guy in the picture. That is not a diet that will work for me. Okay, so how do you boost your metabolism? Now, there's obviously more things. I'm just touching on some things. One, exercise more. Unless you're allergic to exercise, obviously, we break that in excuses. Okay, exercise more. Add some interval training to your cardio routine. For example, run for a minute, then walk for 2 minutes. And repeat this for 20 to 30 minutes. Some variation in your routine. Also, weight training. Even if you take your food tins at home and use it as dumbbells and do some weight training with that. But try to do some more muscle training, because the more muscle you have, the faster metabolism will be as well. Don't skip meals. Now, this can be a problem depending on your life. Some people have intermittent fasting, so they have to 3 meals in the 8-hour period. That's fine. But the idea, basically what it's saying here, is that if you miss meals, then your metabolism might actually slow down as well. But watch out for the insulin trap. Watch week 4, but struggling to lose weight, we talk about insulin trap. Because you regularly eat like 5 meals a day type thing, so on, you're regularly pushing up your insulin, which can actually have other negative effects and actually cause you to gain weight again. But don't skip meals. If you eat 3 meals a day, keep to 3 meals. Don't skip one and next eat 3 and then one is only 2 and stuff like that. Also, get a good night's sleep every night. Where studies have shown that lack of sleep affects activity in the brain's frontal lobe, which may decrease your impulse control and decision-making ability. In other words, you tend to then overeat much easier. Eat fat-burning foods like protein and spicy peppers, because they've been proven to boost your metabolism. Eat some form of these foods, especially protein, at every meal, because protein helps the body build fat-burning, lean muscle tissue. Like I said, the more muscle you have, the higher your metabolism, the more energy gets burned. Okay, you see this lady with an Atkins lost 90 pounds, low cholesterol, cured blood pressure. Now you're walking 5 miles a day. But I'm warning you, a low carb diet is bad for your health. Some of us know this, eh? We've seen that going on banting or keto actually improve your health, but some people still don't believe it. They still want you to go on the low-fat diet and all those things. Also, eat plenty of protein at every meal. Now, eating food can increase your metabolism, like we said earlier, protein can do. But now, the thermic effect of food, this is important to take note of this one. Extra calories are required to digest or absorb certain foods. The process of digesting the food, some foods take more energy to digest and process. And protein is one of those that actually causes the biggest rise in this thermic effect of food. Protein requires 20 to 30% of its usable energy to be expended for metabolism. compared to 5 to 10% for carbs and 0 to 3% of fats. Okay, so protein also gives you a greater sense of fullness. Okay, so if you have got 10 grams of carbs, for example, according to this, then only about 1 gram of that will be actually used to digest or break down. If you get 10 grams of protein, it will be 20 to 30%. So that'd be like 2.5 to 3 grams of the protein will actually be used for burning and digesting the protein. So there's less left to be stored as fat if the body does use the protein for other purposes as well. Now, there are things on the market like amylotone tablets that contain the amino acids that also boost the metabolism. You take them at night before bedtime. And you can also use a good protein or meal replacement shake. Now, watch week 11, the Zoom recording. Because there I've explained and give you some tips on what to look for in the shake. Because protein boosts the metabolism. Like we said, the protein also helps you build the tissue, muscle tissue, which actually burns more energy in the end and increases metabolism. Drink more water. They say people drink water instead of sugary drinks are often more successful in losing weight and keeping it off. So often when we're thirsty, we take sugary drinks or those diet drinks with the artificial sweetness. Many of those artificial sweetness are actually the cause of weight gain. Okay, sugary drinks obviously contain calories. So if you replace them with water, automatically it will reduce your calorie intake. But drinking water will also temporarily speed up your metabolism. So another reason to drink water, obviously good for your body to be hydrated. It helps to flush out things from your body. So don't become dehydrated. Now, water is very good. I truly believe water can solve all of our problems. Weight loss, drink water. Clear skin, drink water. Tired of someone, drown them. I think my wife sometimes wants to do that one, but okay. Other tips. We have a sedentary lifestyle. Sitting for a long time burns few calories and may negatively affect your health. So try standing up or taking walks regularly or investing in a standing desk. Now, this is important. We all got a basal metabolic rate. That's a minimum metabolic rate that your body, at which your body burns your calories, the sugar in your body. Okay? If you sleep and you're doing nothing, you're totally relaxed, that's a minimum amount of energy your body will be using. So if you sit down, you also use very little energy. But the moment you start walking or doing something, the body will use more energy. So it will push up your metabolism. That's also important. Your basic metabolic rate, you can push it up, for example, by having more lean muscle. Okay? By eating more protein. So that you can stay up. Okay. Interesting one, drink coffee. Obviously, don't overdo it, drink in moderation. But caffeine also can temporarily boost metabolism. Okay, that's obviously a stimulant. But like green tea also may also promote fat burning apparently as well. But again, drink in moderation. Okay. And then drink green tea and other herbal teas. There are many herbs and spices that can boost metabolism. And green tea is one of them. Just be careful about green tea. I remember I saw a newspaper article about green tea tablets, which some people drank also for weight loss. And this person actually is liver packed up because of the bad quality green tea tablets or capsules. So we'll also be very careful. There's some of these diet things or things that I recommend to take, which sometimes can be very harmful. Many shakes as well. One's doing one's homework. Here's some herbs. You can find them as well. Add them, for example, in rooibos tea or in your food. They can also help to boost metabolism, which obviously will help to burn fat. And some of these will also improve digestion and so on as well. Ginger, obviously good for many things. Your upset stomachs and inflammation, cinnamon, and your turmeric, very good for inflammation and sugar as well. Aloe vera is a good healer all over. But also aloe vera, be careful of aloe vera products. Bloomberg in America found in Walmart, Target, and some of the big shops, they tested bottles that said 100% aloe vera. And when they tested the bottles, there was actually 0% aloe vera in. So again, there are a lot of gimmicks on the market. But these herbs, spices, will also help to boost your metabolism. And helps with other issues, health issues too. Another one, avoid crash diets. These fad diets, 28 diet. You only eat apples one day, and then only pumpkin another day, and only this another day. Very often those fad diets also don't give you balanced nutrition in the process. And in any case, those involving eating fewer than 1,200, if you're a woman, or 1,800 calories per day if you're a man, well, it's bad for anyone hoping to quicken the metabolism. Although it does may help you drop pounds, that comes at the expense of good nutrition to start with. Plus, it backfires, so you can lose muscle, which in turn lowers your metabolism. Okay, so go back and watch week 1. We spoke about the topic was, if you want to lose weight, don't diet. Okay, because you actually can slow down your metabolism. In the long run, you can actually gain weight instead of losing weight. So how long does it take to speed up your metabolism? Obviously, it will vary because there are different factors involved. Obviously, your diet will play a role, your activity level, your health status, your age will it matter, how much muscle tissue you already have. Now, some of the tips I've listed here may increase metabolism quickly and others may take longer. So don't consider these quick fixes, but they should be incorporated into a healthy lifestyle in any case. So incorporate these because we want a healthy lifestyle, because that is the only way to really lose weight and keep the weight off. You adopt a good lifestyle. And remember the nutrient-dense diet, then combine with physical activity and optimal sleep to achieve your long-lasting results. Some of the tips that I've mentioned before. Okay? Here are some of the sources where I got this from. Now, example of a tested research herbal tea. I see somewhere overlapping on my screen, doesn't matter. Okay, example of a tested research herbal tea. This one, for example, contains green, black, and white teas, natural caffeine, green tea extracts, panic ginseng root, Cornynopsis pilosola root, Radiola rosea rhizome, and all these are standardized to active compounds. These naturally will boost your metabolism and vitality in the process, through energy. No artificial stimulants there. There's a touch of lemon in there, a drop of honey, but small. Diabetics can drink this. No artificial anything in there. And also, it suppresses your appetite. Now, when we run ultra marathons, we take this green, well, this tea halfway on the road. We drink some of this as well. And every few kilometers, you drink a sip or two, because it helps to give you energy. And like I said, it also boosts your metabolism and suppresses your appetite. Our weight table. Okay. I see Janet has come down, Linda's come down, great stuff. I came down as well. Last week I picked up 200 grams, but this time I came down. But okay, yes, but how much we came down? So it's looking good this week. Remember, there's a voluntary participation table, but it also makes you accountable. Okay, so if you want to join this, then obviously you can join us by giving me your information. Okay. I think I'm just going to recap quickly the main steps about how to boost your metabolism, just the main step quickly. Just recap it very quickly. Okay, exercise more. Get weight training, not only cardio. Don't skip meals, depending on the weight plan. Like intermittent fasting, you may only eat 2 meals a day because of you only eat over 8-hour period, but maybe you still eat 3 meals. But don't eat 1 meal one day, 3 meals another day, no meals a day, that type of thing. Okay, that's what they mean. Get a good night's sleep. Eat fat-burning foods like protein-rich foods and peppers. Eat plenty of protein because it helps to build muscle tissue. Drink water. Don't sit for a long time. Get up, walk around, do some activity. Stretch those muscles. Drink coffee, but in moderation. Drink green tea and other herbal teas that also boost metabolism. There are many herbs like ginger, cinnamon, amla, turmeric, cumin, aloe vera, fenugreek, black pepper, and that other one, a Joey one. I don't know if it does that one, but okay. Some of these also help to detox you and have other advantages as well. And then Also avoid crash diets because that can actually slow down your metabolism. Okay, and the rate at which it will increase your metabolism will depend on age, the diet, activity level, health status, and obviously how much muscle tissue you have. And then I said this tea, this Mueller herbal tea, contains natural ingredients, nothing synthetic. It suppresses appetite, gives you energy, and increases metabolism. And like I said, with weight table, voluntary weight table, you participate in this. Good week. 3 of us is on there, all lost weight. Fantastic. Well done. Well done, Linda and Janet. And now Janet is setting a good example to us, because she really has lost a lot of weight over the past number of weeks already. Okay, summary. To lose weight, you don't only have to change what you eat, choose to take supplements and adopt a new lifestyle. Because if you go and choose foods to eat, if you cut down what you eat, you might miss out on certain nutrients. So it's always good to include certain supplements that will help ensure you got a complete diet. Okay, but boost your metabolism with the tips I've given you. Avoid toxins and detox your home and body, because very often the toxins are hormone disruptors, and that can actually mess up your hormone system and cause you to gain weight as well. Avoid artificial sweetness and preservatives, because very often that also can cause the weight gain. Consume enough fiber, fat, and protein. While read the label, make smart choices. Like I said before, there's a Coke tin that says no sugar, but the second ingredient is a colorant. The colorant is called caramel. The caramel is a sugar. Choose wisely what you eat. Use supplements or meal replacement shake. I use a meal replacement shake, the New Life shake, because I know it's a complete shake. And what people must remember, if you replace a meal with a shake, you would have eaten food in any case. So if the shake costs you 40 or 50 rand a meal, remember you would have paid 20, 30 or 40 rand for a meal in any case. Avoid fat diets and drink herbal teas that will boost your metabolism. I think this is a problem some people have. I have metal fillings in my teeth. My refrigerator magnets keep pulling me into the kitchen. That's why I can't lose weight. Hey, all these excuses, hey? And we're so easy to make up excuses. I want to show a little video as well in a few minutes. But here's my YouTube channel where I put all the recordings on. There's some other videos on health and nutrition on there as well, which you can watch. I know next week, Tuesday evening, I'm doing a talk on why they're hype about the omega-3s. But that'll be a Zoom on every Tuesday. If you want to lose weight, it may be time for you to change your buying habits, because maybe you're buying the wrong stuff. So for more information, well, contact the person that you invited to the Zoom or contact me, okay? Or go to my YouTube channel to watch the recordings. Obviously, these are all from a primary healthcare position, all the suggestions. It doesn't replace a doctor's prescription. I'm a nutritionist, not a doctor. These are not cures. These are things I am doing and also would recommend doing. Okay, we'll get to some question answers afterwards. Well, thank you for watching. And now, like I said, last week I showed you something about motivation. I want to do something else as well. We come so many excuses for not achieving something. There's quite a heartwarming one, this one I'm going to show you now.
It was crazy to find out that your childhood idol is your sister. You know, disbelief, because these things happen in the movies. This is not real life, you know?
When Jen Bricker discovered her favourite sports star was in fact her long-lost sister, it was just one more remarkable event in an extraordinary life. The 27-year-old acrobat, aerialist and motivational speaker was born without legs due to what she describes as a non-hereditary birth defect. Given up for adoption at birth, Jen grew up oblivious to the identity of her biological family.
My parents told me from as early as I can remember that I was adopted, that my ethnicity was Romanian.
From a young age, Jen excelled at sports, particularly gymnastics.
My earliest memories were watching gymnastics on TV, probably 6 years old, maybe 5 or 6, and I was just drawn to it.
And during the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta, Jen was transfixed by Dominique Moceanu, who was wowing crowds with her talent.
I saw myself in her. She was small and I was small. She had the features like I did. I knew she was Romanian. I knew I was Romanian. She had that spunky little personality just like me. So as a child, I just related to her.
And later in life, Jen made a discovery which was going to rock her world.
Right before I turned 16, I asked my mom if there was anything she knew about my biological family that I didn't know. So she goes and she gets this big folder full of just papers. I just vividly remember that. And she says, you know, you're never going to believe this, but your biological last name is Moceanu. And I knew exactly when she said that, it meant that my childhood idol was my sister.
After finally being reunited with her long-lost sisters, Jen discovered that the similarity didn't end with gymnastics.
When I first met my sisters, it was surreal, but natural. We look alike, we sound alike, our mannerisms are the same. Oh my gosh, I love your house.
I can give you a little tour.
Yeah. When I met my younger sister, Christina especially, it was like looking in the mirror.
Now Dominique, who lives with her own family in Cleveland, Ohio, plays a big part in Jen's life, and they regularly make time to catch up with one another.
I think she loves the fact that I am a gymnast and an acrobat, aerialist, and that I was in the same field. It adds to the irony of this entire story that we've led these paralleled lives, and it just shows how strong our DNA is, that we all three did gymnastics, really.
During her career, Jen has pushed her limits, touring as a performer and acrobat for the likes of Britney Spears. But now she's trying something new and daunting, dancing, which she hopes will take her career in a new direction. Today she's rehearsing a routine with dance partner Derek.
People always talk about Jen overcoming this and overcoming that, and I thought, this is a true challenge. This is truly something to overcome.
She's amazing. She's wonderful to work with. She's, you look into her eyes and it's just this bright light, bright energy. It's been quite the awesome opportunity.
Despite being born with what some might see as a disability, Jen has spent her life showing that nothing is impossible with the right mindset.
I don't want to use any of the cliche words like inspirational, motivational, but she is. She's crazy. I've never seen an attitude like hers on another person. She only looks at the positive.
I'm just here trying to hold on, and I'm trying to really use my gifts and talents to have a positive impact on others.
Yeah, when you look at the video like that, then if you ask, what is our excuse for not succeeding? For giving up? We're so easy to make excuses, eh? So sometimes we have to dig deep. And while she's obviously so busy, her metabolism must be high from everything she's doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions? Anyone to share anything? Nothing. Okay.
No.
Next week, I'm going to give an example of a lifestyle, an eating plan lifestyle.
Does taking water tablets harm your body?
Pardon? Repeat.
Does
Repeat.
taking water tablets harm your body?
What type of water tablets are you talking about? Because remember, most medications actually in the long run can have a negative impact or side effects on your body. I know somebody at a meeting.
Just if you.
I'm listening.
We've got very bad connection. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
There's a very bad connection.
Okay. Because I was at a meeting not too long ago where the person, the nutritionist presented the meeting, actually mentioned that most medicines actually have got a couple of permanent effects on your health. You might only pick it up 10 or 20 years later. So it depends on what you mean by negative effect on your body. But there are some natural supplements. I know, for example, I think one of the what's called multi-mineral and alfalfa that also helps you to get rid of water naturally. So there are alternatives depending on what you use. There are some herbal teas that might do it as well. And the caffeine is also diuretic as well. Also help you get rid of water. But
just a question, Herman. Surely a water tablet,
Right, thank you.
a water tablet in my brain is not really a weight loss
it's not a weight loss
tool.
issue, no. No.
It's not a weight loss issue. So, you know, if there's a lymphedema, for example, or a medical reason why you are holding too much water, you need to get rid of that excess water, etc. It's not going to help you lose weight.
Now this bad connection. I can't. You're stuck.
Okay. Any case, what Lynn is basically saying is therefore that building up water is not really a weight loss issue, but yes, if you build up too much water, obviously you will weigh a bit more than you're supposed to as well.
Yeah.
But there are natural ways of getting rid of water, but best to find out what the cause is of it. Very often it is because of an imbalance in electrolytes in your body, or your kidneys aren't functioning properly. Okay.
Yeah.
But next week I'm going to talk about the lifestyle, what I'm doing in terms of how I lose weight. It's a suggested one. Obviously, you can use it, lose it, adapt it. It's just some way which you can consider, something you can consider to help you lose weight if you struggle with losing weight. Okay, and if you have got any other topics for after that, please let me know. Then I can include that in next in other Zooms in the future.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Herman.
Okay, everybody. Nice having all of you on tonight. But like I said, next week then I'll talk about a lifestyle in terms of eating plan, lifestyle idea, which is not really a diet. It can be a permanent lifestyle. And that's something that I'm doing it as well at the moment. Okay.
Great.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay, everybody, keep well.
Okay. Night, everyone. Bye.
Good evening. Okay, bye.
Bye, everyone.
Hi, Herman.
Bye.